Welcome everyone to today's video. I want to share with you how I managed to go from zero, absolutely nada, to £30,000 in revenue in month one on Google Shopping alone. What makes this interesting is that I actually did the same product, same price, same landing page, same image a year earlier and totally flopped. It was a miserable failure. CPA was around £15. Not even near break even, quite frankly. And this time around, we brought that down to £3 to £4. But what was the difference? I'm Thomas Hartnett, founder to two seven-figure businesses. I'm here to share truths backed by experience. So let's dive into this one. So the goal of advertising is always to win the click. How do you win the click more effectively? I always thought it was just a matter of having a great picture with a great price, yet relevancy and keywords just hadn't worked their way up into my mind yet. I actually completely failed on Google. I gave it up. So I moved into Amazon and was forced quickly to learn a lot about search volume, a lot about keywords, and a lot about PPC. And it dawned on me about a year into my Amazon journey, why don't I take that knowledge and apply this back into Google and see if it can work out? It did, and I want to show you the impact of product title in a world where people say keywords are dying on Google. I want to show you that it's paramount and they're still alive. So let me share my screen and I'll run through some ideas I have. I want to give you some tools here that are going to equip you to be better to succeed on Google Shopping. Okay, I want you guys to keep up with me here. I'm going to pretend that I'm in the midst of a new product discovery phase. And I'm going to have a little comparison here between Google and Amazon. And then we're going to move on to one of my favorite tools, Helium 10, which allows us to dissect keyword research and search volume. And remember what's important, Amazon, they net about 55% of all the product search volume. So they have a massive wealth of data that we can tap into. So let's pick a product. I'm into sports, I'm into health and wellness. We're looking for a foam roller. This might be a particularly competitive and generic product to go for, but let's take a look. We've got foam roller by Les Mills. We've got a Nike recovery foam roller in black. We've got a bulk, so this one's got definitely some more keywords, but there's a slight consensus here that these aren't filled out. They're not fleshed out with many keywords. So there is an opportunity. There is an opportunity. And we're not going to discuss price and we're not going to discuss images today. But if we scoot over, we're on Amazon. I've gone into the best sellers for foam rollers. Now with Helium 10, we can open up their Chrome extension and use a tool called X-Ray. So we can see, wow, look at this. We've got 480,000 a month, 157, again, 400. We've got one here that's doing over 1 million. That's slightly different product. We've got Trigger Point, they're quite well known, aren't they? That's 420, 343. So what we might want to do is we might want to look at, I mean, just out of observation, I would say that black, quite plain. So I'm a fan of the speckled print of this print design. Personally, I would say there is a little bit of opportunity here to try and make a product, you know, USP pending, that could make a little dent in this marketplace. But let's stick to what we're trying to accomplish today. So what we want to do is we want to pick some of the more popular products, but also the most relevant products. And we're going to add them into a tool called Cerebro. And what this is going to do is this is going to pull out all the keyword data for us. And it's going to allow us to analyze it in more detail. So let's run a keyword search on those 5 or 6 products and let's see what comes up. Now, what I see when I look at this is a low level of competing products, a lower, compared to the others at least, level of sponsored ASINs. So that's products that are bidding on the PPC campaigns to show at the very top 4 or in other portions of the page. And we've got very, very high search volume. We can look over the course of a year. I don't know how far back all time will go, but we'll see huge spike for the at-home workouts during the pandemic. and then that drops and spikes again, but it's lowering down. So overall, we can see search volume is hovering around 150. That seems to be fair analysis. Now, what we want to do is go from that position of foam roller, and we want to scroll down and we want to see what else is relevant. So we can start to bin these. Okay, we can bin the ones that are kind of irrelevant. Backcracker is an interesting one. So if we open this up, one of the key things to note is this does not look like a foam roller. This looks like, I guess, a backcracker. Now, there's no reason you couldn't succeed in placing your product here, say on the sponsored PPC, but we can see that perhaps a foam roller isn't highly relevant, especially considering these Me Too products that litter the page. I mean, you might be able to sell not just the foam rolling, but the ability to crack your back, which would be an interesting space. Plus, you would look very different to the rest of them. We've got workout, gym, back stretcher. Let's just double check if that's exactly the same. It is exactly the same. So this is obviously, this is one of the biggest guys in the marketplace. This is an interesting one. So this would be a listing that I would want to study for sure. Okay, he's got multiple variants. Nice, nice. Okay, interesting. Let's not get too deep into that. So we've got foam. What happens if we click foam? It's going to be totally irrelevant, I would assume. Absolutely irrelevant. Amazon Home. Okay, gym equipment. Road trip essentials for adults. Yeah. So we've got a back roller. Is that a little more? So we've got a back roller. There we go. So that's another good keyword. So we've got back roller. I mean, so with some of these, you could definitely put, maybe not in the title, but you could put these within the description and on the product pages to help with SEO. So we've got a foam roller, back cracker, back roller, work from home essentials, another great keyword. So you could have different marketing angles here. You could have someone that works from home that needs to relax, needs to take a 15-minute break, needs to open up their thoracic, open up their chest, open up their back, have a quick foam roll, get the blood flowing. We've got foam roller for back, muscle roller. Let me open this up. Forgive me here. Work from home, fitness, back cracking device, physical therapy equipment, back popper. So I just want to prove a point here that one of the most important things you can do is not guess, and it's take what works, reverse engineer for Google based on the data that we have on Amazon and vice versa. It's really important to take what you can learn from other platforms and apply them to the one that you're looking to work on. So we can see just here alone, we've got lots of search volume, 20,000, 20,000, 20,000, 20,000, 60, 144. We're talking nearly 300,000 search volume alone in these 7 keywords. So let's take these 7 and just isolate them. Give me a second. Right, let's just take those 7. We can see that the competing products, foam roller for back, back cracker, foam roller. So work from home essentials, big competition. And big competition on back roller. So you probably want to keep with, say we have a brand name, so we have Foamies, or whatever it might be. So Foamies foam roller dash, or foam roller for back, best back roll, back and muscle roller, work from home essentials, and fitness, maybe. Tie those together. So there we have it, a quick look on Amazon, on Helium 10, and how we can pull really rich data to make better and more informed decisions on how we can curate the product title that's going to help Google in turn show our ads on the right keywords to the right customers at the right time. And that's really the deal breaker. If you can get that right, it's going to put you in a much more advantageous position to take that CPA from a miserable, high, not near break-even place like where I was, into something that's actually highly profitable. If you would like, jump down below. You'll see in the description a Helium 10 affiliate code. You can get 50% off month 1. You can have a go on the tool. You can update your current research on your product title, the keywords you're using. Or if you're in that product discovery phase, it's going to give you a much better inclination as to where to go with those keywords. Thank you guys for watching. Stick around, watch another video, hit the like button. It's free. Why don't you? It does wonders for me in the algorithm. Comment in the comment section. I want to hear your feedback. I want to hear where you're at. If you've got any questions for me, please ask. Whilst the comment section is so small, I will reply to everyone individually and personally. So until that next video, Thursdays at 7, I'll see you there.